Welcome to Chef Mariam's website recipe. Today, we're going to be talking about a delicious fusion dessert that combines two of the most beloved sweets from different cultures, Gulab Jamun Cheesecake. Gulab Jamun is a popular dessert in South Asian cuisine, made from milk solids that are fried and then soaked in a syrup made with rosewater and cardamom. Cheesecake, on the other hand, is a classic dessert that originated in ancient Greece, made with a crust of crushed biscuits or graham crackers and a creamy, tangy filling of cream cheese, eggs, and sugar. The idea of combining these two desserts may seem unusual, but trust us when we say that it works beautifully. The rich, indulgent flavor of the Gulab Jamun pairs perfectly with the creamy, tangy filling of the cheesecake. Plus, the syrup from the Gulab Jamun adds a sweet and floral note that takes this dessert to a whole new level. To make Gulab Jamun cheesecake, you'll need to start by making the Gulab Jamun. You can use store-bought Gulab Jamun or make it from scratch using a mix of milk powder, flour, and ghee. Once the Gulab Jamun are ready, cut them into small pieces and set them aside. For the cheesecake filling, you'll need cream cheese, sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, and heavy cream. Beat the cream cheese and sugar together until they're smooth and creamy, then add the eggs one at a time, beating well after each addition. Finally, add the vanilla extract and heavy cream and mix until everything is well combined. To assemble the cheesecake, start by pressing a layer of crushed biscuits or graham crackers into the bottom of a springform pan. Then pour the cheesecake filling over the crust, and top it with the pieces of Gulab Jamun. Bake the cheesecake in a preheated oven until it's set and golden brown. Then chill it in the fridge for a few hours before serving. Gulab Jamun cheesecake is a dessert that's sure to impress your guests and satisfy your sweet tooth. It's the perfect fusion of two classic desserts, and it's surprisingly easy to make. So why not give it a try and experience the deliciousness for yourself? Introduction. Gulab Jamun cheesecake is a unique and delicious fusion dessert that combines two popular sweets from different cultures. This dessert features the rich, indulgent flavor of Gulab Jamun, a South Asian dessert made from fried milk solids soaked in rosewater and cardamom syrup. The creamy, tangy filling of the cheesecake is the perfect complement to the Gulab Jamun, and the syrup adds a sweet and floral note. This dessert is easy to make and requires only a few simple ingredients, including cream cheese, sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, heavy cream, and Gulab Jamun. Gulab Jamun cheesecake is a perfect dessert for any occasion, and it's sure to impress your guests with its unique flavor and beautiful presentation. Gulab Jamun cheesecake recipe. Chef Mariam. As a food enthusiast and a fan of both Gulab Jamun and cheesecake, I have always been fascinated by the idea of combining these two classic desserts into one unique, indulgent treat. And so, after a bit of experimentation in the kitchen, I am excited to share my recipe for a delicious Gulab Jamun cheesecake that I'm sure you will love. To make this mouth-watering dessert, we will need the following ingredients. For the Gulab Jamun, 250 grams Gulab Jamun mix, 50 milliliters water, oil for frying. For the cheesecake, 250 grams cream cheese, softened. 1 cup heavy cream. 1/2 cup granulated sugar. 2 large eggs. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. 1/4 teaspoon ground cardamom. 1/4 teaspoon ground nutmeg. 1/4 teaspoon ground cinnamon. 1/2 cup graham cracker crumbs. 1/4 cup melted butter. Pistachios and rose petals for garnish. Now that we have our ingredients ready, let's start making the Gulab Jamun Cheesecake. Step 1. Preparing the Gulab Jamun. In a mixing bowl, combine the Gulab Jamun mix with 50 ml of water and mix until it forms a smooth dough. Divide the dough into small balls, roughly the size of a marble. In a pan, heat the oil and fry the Gulab Jamun balls until they are golden brown. Once done, remove them from the pan and place them on a paper towel to drain the excess oil. Step 2. Preparing the cheesecake base. In a mixing bowl, combine the graham cracker crumbs with the melted butter and mix well. Transfer the mixture to a springform pan and press it down to form an even base. Bake the base in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. Step 3. Making the cheesecake filling. In a huge blending bowl, beat the cream cheddar until smooth. Add the sugar, heavy cream, vanilla extract, ground cardamom, nutmeg, and cinnamon, and mix until well combined. Beat in the eggs, each in turn, until completely consolidated. Step 4. Assembling the cheesecake. Arrange the Gulab Jamun balls on top of the baked cheesecake base. Pour the cheesecake combination on top of the Gulab Jamun balls. Place the pan in a preheated oven and bake for 45 to 50 minutes at 325 degrees Fahrenheit, or until the cheesecake is set but still jiggles slightly in the center. Step 5. Garnishing and serving. Once the cheesecake is baked, let it cool to room temperature before placing it in the fridge to chill for at least 2 hours. Before serving, garnish the cheesecake with chopped pistachios and rose petals. And there you have it, a delicious, unique dessert that combines the rich, creamy texture of cheesecake with the warm, comforting flavors of Gulab Jamun. This recipe is sure to be a hit with your family and friends and is perfect for any special occasion or celebration. As a chef and food enthusiast, I always encourage experimenting in the kitchen and trying out new flavor combinations. I hope this recipe inspires you to get creative in the kitchen and try out some unique dessert ideas of your own. Happy baking! Gulab Jamun Cheesecake. Chef Mariam's special information. Chef Mariam's Gulab Jamun Cheesecake is a special dessert that's close to her heart. As a chef who grew up in a South Asian household, Chef Mariam has always been drawn to the flavors and aromas of traditional desserts like Gulab Jamun. When she started experimenting with fusion desserts, she realized that Gulab Jamun would be the perfect ingredient to incorporate into a cheesecake. The sweet, floral syrup that's used to soak the Gulab Jamun adds a unique flavor to the cheesecake that's hard to resist. Chef Mariam's recipe for Gulab Jamun cheesecake is easy to follow, and it's perfect for home cooks who want to try something new and different. The recipe combines the best of both worlds, the creamy, tangy filling of a classic cheesecake and the sweet, indulgent flavors of Gulab Jamun. Chef Mariam believes that food is a way to bring people together and create lasting memories. She loves to share her passion for cooking with others and hopes that her Gulab Jamun cheesecake recipe will inspire home cooks to experiment with new flavors and ingredients. So, if you're looking for a dessert that's sure to impress your guests and leave them wanting more, give Chef Mariam's Gulab Jamun cheesecake a try. It's a fusion dessert that's both delicious and unique, and it's the perfect way to end any meal on a sweet note.